Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a watch me work on myself and it's a little bit different. Today me and Paige X Nails decided to do a collab. So we chose a winter set and the color purple. Most of you probably already know Paige, but if not, all of her information will be up on the screen and she will be tagged in the description box below. So if you're watching this right now, finish this video and then go on and check out her video. And if you've already seen hers and you're over here, welcome. So I just am really excited about that. And I'm excited that she is featuring me on her page and doing a collab with me because it is essentially helping me more than it is her. I love you, boo. Okay, so now I'm doing prep right here. I'm just going in with my e-file at 5,000 with a cuticle ball bit. And I like to go in reverse. I don't know, everyone does it different. So this nail set was pretty frustrating. I took my nails off on a Wednesday, and then Thursday, which is the day that you're seeing right now, I started recording and putting my nails on. I got more than halfway done with my nails and decided that I absolutely hated them. And it was getting late on Thursday, so I decided to just stop. And before I stopped, I tried a different color on my pinky and it was matching a lot better. And it was giving the look I was going for. So Thursday, I decided to take off 6 nails between 2 of my hands and only keep my pinky and my ring fingers and redo all 6 nails. So that took a lot of Friday, and yeah, I was frustrated, but I was really glad that I redid them because I hated them. So this video kind of jumps back and forth, so you'll see some nails done on my fingers, but you didn't see the video for that because I'm not keeping in what I don't like. So yeah, just kind of skip over that part, or don't mind that part. So anyway, now I am just clipping them down, and this is probably the longest I've ever worn my nails. I didn't cut that much off. I definitely love them and they've been fun, but I have hurt myself a few times. So anyway, I'm just going to let you guys watch this and I will pop back on. Just kidding, I'm back. So I am using acetone to dehydrate, and I do that 2 times. And that's just been working for me. I think it dehydrates better than buying like a dehydrator. I feel like it's a mixture of like acetone and alcohol or something, but I don't know, the acetone works great for me. So now I'm doing, after dehydrator, I do 1 coat of Protein Bond. And then I come in and do 1 coat of No Lift Nails nail primer. And it's an acid-based primer. And this is just the order that seems to work for me. And then today, I am trying a different monomer. I am using Dynamic Nail Supply monomer. I wasn't able to get my Glam and Glitz fast enough, so I just ordered some Dynamic. And I didn't notice the difference. I just noticed it was a little bit darker purple, but other than that, it's monomer and it seemed to work with everything I used. And then as always, I am using my Balm Nails size 14 Kolinsky brush and my Young Nails clear. So right here, I am just going in and putting a thin clear layer of acrylic down, because I am going to be using glitter and colors, so that just gives you better adhesion and protects your nails from staining and all that stuff. So, and also if I wanted to, I don't know, do a fill or change it, I could just go down to that clear layer, which I did end up changing it and still went past the clear layer because I needed to re-glue tips on. I was frustrated. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. And then when I come back and show you guys what acrylics I'm using, this was technically Friday, the next day, and these are the colors that I ended up using. I don't show the first set of colors that I don't keep in here. So I will let you guys watch this and I will be back. Alright, I'm back and now I'm showing you the products I ended up using on Friday. So Purple Phoenix, the color Cool Pink. And this video is shot on Friday, this section. I am using Xenon by Bomb Nails. This is one of my favorite purples, one of my favorite acrylic companies to work with. I love it. And then we have Pixie Perfect from Criminal Claws. That is the glitter. So the nails you see on my hands right now are Friday. So this is what they will look like. Okay, now we are going back to Thursday. This clip is Thursday. So I knew for a fact I wanted my ring finger to be full glitter. That I knew. So after doing my 3 fingers, and just really not liking it, I don't know, sometimes I don't like it and I just try to trust the process and keep going. That's kind of what I was trying to do here, and I don't know, I couldn't anymore. So I'll let you watch this and then I'll come back when I need to. I'm not quite sure what comes up next, so I'll be back. Okay, so now we are on day 2. I did continue the previous day to continue to do some on my nails. I just obviously cut it out. So before I stopped, I had put Xenon on my pinky and I liked it. And so I was like, okay, I'm just going to stop and I'm going to take off those nails I don't like tomorrow. And we're going to go from there and work around the glitter ring finger and the solid pinky. So I had to file everything off, reprep, reprime, redo my tips, all that on 6 fingers. So that's what I'm doing here. I listed at the beginning of the video what I use for all of that, so I'm not gonna re-go over it. And this is one of those things where I'm glad I didn't just trust the process, like I said, because like sometimes, you know, you trust the process and it ends up turning out okay. And as I kept going, it just was so not happy with them. So I'm really glad that I did not trust the process on this one. So I'm just putting some little clear down, and then my snowflake sequins down there, I do fold them in half, so they go on my nail a little easier and don't poke out as much. So right here I'm laying down a thin clear layer, and I'm going to go ahead and put down a few snowflakes. And at this point, like I had to completely change, not completely, but I had to come up with some other ideas because the look I was going for was really frosty, and that's not what I had here anymore. So anyway, I'm just putting some more clear down so that gives the glitter sequins something to stick to. I've cut some of the sequins in half, and I'm just kind of, I don't know, just placing them where I want to place them. And then because some of them do stick up a little, so to get them to lay flat, I learned this little trick from Gabby, Bomb Nails. I love her over there. You take a small piece of like saran wrap or plastic or something along those lines, and you will wrap it over, like once you get everything where you want it, you will, while the acrylic is still wet and moldable, you'll put the saran wrap over your nail and hold it until it dries like that. And then when you take the saran wrap off, see right here, everything is laid flat. And so you got to do it when your acrylic is still moldable and still drying. And so what I did on this one is I kind of did it in layers. Like I would lay a bottom layer and then a little bit more clear acrylic down over those, and then kind of overlap some of the snowflakes, and it turned out really cute. I love it. I love the dimension of it. And just like in there's clear snowflakes that are just clear and iridescent kind of in the background. They look really cute. So okay, so right here I just pulled off the saran wrap and everything is laying flat. I did decide I wanted to go in with a little bit more because this was going to be an ombre nail. So I'm just kind of cutting some more little snowflakes to go on the sides or whatever. Excuse me. And yeah, just adding more from there. This is going to be over with shortly, so I'm just trying to decide if I come back or if I just stay on. Yeah, I'm just going to come back. So anyway, watch this and I'll be back probably very shortly. Okay, and another tip real quick, when you are using the saran wrap to flatten out your glitter or sequins, you don't want the acrylic super wet. Like you need to put it down and let it get to like that moldable kind of matte phase, and then do it. And so yeah, you don't want to lay it down and then immediately try to go put the saran wrap over it to lay it flat. I don't know if it'll work, but I don't know. That's how I do it. I let it dry a little bit more. So now I'm putting clear over my sequins so that when I do an ombre, it is a flat surface. And then, so yeah, I don't know, because if I don't, it'll get like, you'll see the dips and the ridges and stuff like that. So, okay, now I am going into the cool pink. And I wanted to do some color blocking. I love color blocking. I haven't done it in a while, and I've just been seeing it again lately. So that's what I'm going to start doing here. I don't have one of those X-Acto knives. I don't know if you necessarily need one, but I'm sure it does help and maybe make the process faster. My room was a little cold right now too, and I was also trying to watch Freestyle Friday. So I had a lot going on, okay? Anyway, so now I'm going to do some of this color blocking, and then I will be back. Okay, so for now, for the color block, I am okay with that for now, and I am going to let that dry and come over back to this ombre nail. So for my ombres, it really just kind of depends on what colors I'm ombreing. This was fairly easy because it was over a clear. So I usually start where my nail tip and nail meet, and then I do little beads at a time because I can always add more beads and more to the blend. But if I add too much and bring it too far down, then it's like, especially with a clear, I can't like erase it or take it off or stuff like that. So and then I move back, and then I will do the cuticle, and then I felt like I needed to bring my ombre down a little bit more, so then I'll just add more until it is how I want it. And this was a really beautiful pink to ombre down to clear with. It worked out really good, and it was a different kind of pink. Like I like pink nudes, and I have a lot of peach nudes, and so, and then this one was kind of like a darker toned pink. I mean, it's called cool pink, so anyway, it just makes sense. And then so like right here, I think I'm about to add more to the bottom. Yep, so when I add more to the bottom of my ombre, I will put the bead backwards like that and blend it up into the previous bead, and then I just feather it out going down into the ombre, and that's how I like to add to the tip of my ombre. So I think I like that. Okay, and now I was trying to figure out my other two nails because I wasn't sure anymore. And then so let me see, we're doing the thumb, I think, because it doesn't look like I have filed my color block nail. Okay, so I'm going in with Xenon. I absolutely love this color. It's a very pigmented color, and it's beautiful, and it is so easy to work with. It's buttery. Shout out to Gabby over there at Bomb Nails. She has just really stepped up her game and changed the acrylic game straight up. She's affordable. Her brand ambassadors have a huge discount. So again, I will put up all of Gabby's information and my friend's discount code for 15% off. You can't beat it. So anyway, we are going to add this beautiful color Xenon. I've used this color quite a few times on my channel since I've gotten it. It's weird because purple is not my favorite color. Pink is my favorite color. But when it comes to nails, I always gravitate towards purple. I don't know why. I could not tell you. So anyway, that's what we're doing here. Look at that. Yes. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys watch this. I believe I just do this to clear. No, to glitter. I don't know. I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, I decided to add the glitter and ombre it up over xenon. These colors looked really good together, and I like, because it's a winter set, I like the clear ombres and then just the solid glitter going up into the purple. Anyway, so after I do this, I pause the camera and I will file my, I believe I believe I stop the camera and then I file my color block nail, so I straighten up that edge. Okay, yeah, so you can see I filed it. And then I go over the surface just to kind of smooth it out and thin it out and just get it ready to do the next color block. So I'm going to go in again with the glitter. I tried keeping the glitter for the last part because I just didn't want glitter everywhere else. But anyway, so I'm going to go in and do just like a thin section of glitter, and I'm just going to kind of keep playing with it until it's how I want it. And then after that, I do file that again off camera, just the edge so it's straight. And then I go in and add xenon to it. To the tip. So anyway, I will let you guys go ahead and watch this for a while, and then I'll come back. Okay, and now we are going in and encapsulating our glitter ombre. And so these nails, so normally I do like whatever designs in acrylic I'm going to do, and then at the end just go and encapsulate everything. But because I was having to bounce back and forth between nails, I didn't want to just kind of sit there and wait, so I just kind of kept it moving. I wanted to get these done because then I still had to file and and do my other hand, because see, my other hand isn't done yet. So yeah, I still had a lot to get done, so I just kind of kept it pushing and just worked on whatever finger I could at the time. So probably go in and do that on a couple nails. I don't know, I feel like the rest is pretty self-explanatory, so I'll be back when I get to filing. Real quick though, when you're encapsulating, you want to encapsulate a little more on the wet side and just kind of like brush it down, not off, but down. So the more you pat and press and handle the clear acrylic, the more bubbles get into it and the drier it is. So to avoid bubbles when you are trying to encapsulate something or have a clear nail, just kind of on a wetter side. And the wetter the acrylic is good, especially for like the first layer that you lay down, because it gets in all the creases and crevices of the glitters. So anyway, that's just a little quick tip. And yeah, so I'm gonna let you guys watch this for real this time, and then I will be back for the filing. Okay, now we are back to the filing. I did my other hand, and so when I have longer nails on like this, I like to use this 60/60 grit file. I don't do clients' nails long like this, so I just use this one for me. I've used it a couple times now, and this might be the last time I use it. But anyway, focus. So I like my normal routine, I like to go in on my side walls. I go under just to, make that look all nice if any acrylic kind of is a little jagged. And then I go on the sides like this, how I'm doing right here. And I go down towards the side walls. And then I just kind of work my way up to the middle of the nail. And so it's like that round, structure, how you want your nail. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'll have to do a shaping video if you guys want on, see, I was kind of going to explain it here and have this be in real time, but I just decided not to because this video is already getting long. So, if you guys want me to do a shaping video on how I file and shape my nails, just let me know. And I'll do a real-time video explaining it because it's just too hard on a voiceover. I've tried so many times. So anyway, I'm going to go through, and this is what I do first. I go over with my hand file and I take care of a majority of the nail. I keep the cuticle area. I keep that for my e-file. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back. Okay, now I am done hand filing and I'm going on to my next part. I use a Pana Safety Bit 5-in-1. I believe this one is a medium. Yeah, it looks like a medium. And so I focus on sealing the cuticle and getting that flush and taking care of the apex area. If I need to just further smooth out any dips or valleys or whatever, then I will go over, the nail where I need to. And so this is one of my favorite bits of all time. Like, I have multiples of them and I have them in different, not grits, but different coarseness. So I use a fine and a medium for my kind of finish up filing, like I'm doing right here, depending on how good I laid my application. If I feel like I need to take a little bit more off around the cuticle, I'll use a medium. If I did it pretty well and there's not much filing to do, then I use a fine. And then when I'm doing removals, I will go in with my extra coarse or 2X coarse. And just because they're safety bits does not mean that you cannot hurt yourself or a client. You absolutely can. And it took me quite a while to feel comfortable with an e-file sealing cuticles on a client. Because I was afraid to get too close and hurt them. So, my lifting lifting was happening because I wasn't sealing the cuticles enough. And so I just really would go in on myself and look and really just kind of push it and see how good I could get the cuticle sealed. And I never ended up hurting myself. And so I was just, I was scared. And so I did a lot of practice on myself before I really felt comfortable even taking clients. And so, yeah, anyway, so just really, try out different bits to see what works for you. These have been my go-to. And I don't really use anything else. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do on these nails. And see, I guess there was like a little kind of bump, so I'm just kind of going over it right here too. And I always look at the nails like this from all different angles, because it might look okay from above, but then you turn it to one side and it's like, oh, okay, I need to like get a little right there. Or you look at it down the barrel. And so anyway, just always look at your nails constantly from different angles, like weird angles. You'll get your hand in some weird positions while you're filing, okay? But do it and your nails will look good and uniform. And like I said in my previous video, have a filing routine. So this is part of my filing routine. So after I hand file, I come in and I do the cuticles. Once I take care of the cuticles and the apex, then I will look further at the nail and see if any other touch-ups need to happen. So anyway, I will let you guys enjoy this and then I will be back. Okay, so now I am back with my last step of filing, and I go in with my sanding band at 10,000 RPMs. Here in a second, I will show you the difference in my thumbs. I just got done doing my right hand, and so I'll show you my left hand, my left thumb here in a sec. Okay, right here. You can see it's smooth, but it has divots from the e-file. And then this one, the divots are smoothed out, but it's rough and ready for gel polish, if that makes any sense. So I go over the entire nail and I really just smooth out all those divots, and then I leave it roughed up for the gel polish adhesion. Gel polish just sticks better to a roughed surface. And so anyway, I didn't realize until just now that I did not film me putting the top coat on. So yeah, that's that. And that means we are coming to closer to the end of the video. I want to thank everybody for watching and supporting. Subscribe if you haven't. Like this video, leave a comment. Go check out my girl pages. YouTube, I will leave her information up on the screen again. We are doing a collab for Purple Winter Nails, so go check out her set. And if you checked out her set already and you're over here, welcome and thank you. I just love her so much. She has been such a big inspiration to me and so many women, and she gives back so much to the nail community. Anyway, so I just want to get all my thank yous out there, and definitely go check out her page if you haven't. Even if you have subscribed to her already, go check out this new video that we are both dropping together. So anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video.